guys, the Creator 13 here, back again for another Minecraft video. Today I'll be showing you, at least kinda, how to make a suburban house. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm just gonna give you some like tips and tricks. Also, I'll give you the dimensions of the house that I'm making, and like yeah, but it's mainly gonna be tips and tricks and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna make it. So this is the floor of the basement, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the rest of the basement, right? And then ceiling of the basement, floor, right? And then so this will be your ground level. So make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 blocks deep. And then so this is the floor. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then there will be the roof. So the roof will go up probably. I'll guess about like 5 blocks, maybe 6, probably, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 5. So it goes up probably about 18 blocks. So yeah, I'm gonna design the first floor and then I'll be back. So yeah. Alrighty guys, I finished the first floor. So this is a very spacious house. So for starters, the red concrete is the outline. So this is the sidewalk, and then there's gonna be a street and whatever. And then there's the driveway and the whole yard. So you come in. So there's the garage, which has space for 2 cars and some working areas. You come in through the porch with the front door, and then there's a place to like set your groceries maybe, and then you can go in and take off your shoes or whatever in that room. And there's stairs going up and stairs going down. And then like a potted plant or something, as well as here, and then like a table. And then in here is the living room. So you got like a couch, coffee table, potted plant, bookshelves, and then some chairs if you want to like game. Maybe I'll make that just like a love seat or something, and then like you can game with your buddies there, right? And then I'm not sure if these are gonna be speakers or just more plants. But then in here's the kitchen. So you got a table with 2 chairs, and then a bar with 2 chairs, and then a kitchen with a window. I'm thinking the sink will be here, and then it'll look right out the window, right? And then you come down the hall, and there's the garage, and then another table, because why not? There needs to be something to fill this area, and then a little bathroom with a toilet and sink, and then over here is the office, so with a table and a little writing desk, a drawing desk or something, and then a bookshelf, plants, and then a big desk with a chair, with a big window. Then you can enter here through these glass doors with a couch and a table to the like a place with windows, and then there's gonna be like a patio or whatever over here, and then there's another yard out here, or not another yard, like the yard out here. The only thing I'm missing is laundry and dryer, which most suburban places kind of have. So I think what I might do for that is I might just do a little something like that, right? So you got your laundry machine and your dryer, and then areas to like exist. And so then there's a door here. So you come into the garage, do your laundry, put that in. That way, if the dryer like catches on fire spontaneously or something, like you don't have to worry, because it's better because it's in the garage, and then you can come out and take it upstairs and do your thing. So what I did is there's 9 blocks in between those 2 for the street, and then 2 blocks here, and then I think I made this 10 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 10 blocks, 2, 1, 9, 1. And then this is the floor plan. I'm pretty sure you can tell for everything where the correct like distance is. So if I get rid of that, if you want to copy that, feel free for the first floor. Yeah, it looks like you can gauge the distances for everything. But if not, that window is 5 wide right there where my crosshair is. The garage is 9 wide with 2 7x3 cars. And then in this room, the yellow blocks are. So there's a wall, and then 9, and then a 2 thick wall. The reason I have 2 thick walls is so all the walls can be different colors if I want. So yeah, I'm gonna start working on the basement now, so see you then. Alright, whoever owns this place is just loaded because I don't even know what else to add, and I've only used like 3/4 of the space. So you enter here, and then you go in here. So this is the entire floor plan of the house. Right. So you go down the stairs, and then you enter here, and there's a table and some plant. You can go over here to a bedroom. This might be like a super teen angst bedroom. It's got posters everywhere, right? And there's, a bed with some tables and, a closet, which never gets used because the clothes are all over the floor. And then a shelf and a desk, so you can do like your homework. And then like a little exit, so you can go up the window well, right? If there was ever a need to in an emergency. So then if you go around here, there's the movie area. So there's like a little shelf back here with like some speakers. And then you can be able to chill on the couch. And there's a table, and then there's a big screen, right? And then over here, this is a gaming studio. So there's gonna be a green screen and a chair where you can sit down while there's like a camera, like a tripod mount, whatever. And then a desk with a chair that's gonna have like a PC on it. And then over here's where like the boiler, not the boiler, but like where the furnace and whatever is. And then in here is a gym. So this wall is gonna be a big mirror. So maybe I'll signify that with some green. Alright, so this is gonna be a big mirror, and there's like a weight rack, a treadmill, a bike, and a bench, and some open space so you can do your thing, like yoga or whatever, right? And then over here there's like, some shelves, right, I'll extend that. Some shelves, a plant pot, a table, and then 2 couches, maybe, I don't know, maybe this is like a board game kind of deal. And then over here, there's some racks and shelves for this table. So what it is it's a pool table, but if you take the top off, it's like an air hockey table or something like that. And then there's a bathroom in here with a toilet and a sink. But I don't even know what to do with this stuff over here. Like, I was gonna put a pool, but then like these guys are so rich they have an indoor pool. So yeah, so I'll fly around. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, so, I'm gonna start working on the second floor. These people are so rich, though. Well, see, I'm thinking there shouldn't be anything under here because maybe this is, like, on the outside of the house and doesn't have as much structural support. Or it doesn't have as much, like, this doesn't count as the floor plan of the house. I'm including this anyway, though, because if you guys want to, like, see what's going on or whatever. And then this, I just don't know what to do with that space. Yeah, like, it's not big enough for, like, a whole, like, arena or basketball court or whatever, but, like, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the second floor. Alright, second floor has been completed along with addition modifications to the roof. So first of all, I put on the living room, this was originally orange and a bookshelf, like that, but all I did was replace it yellow and then add 2 more layers back there, and then go up. So you see that pattern, and then this goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and has a 2x4 ending shape, so if you want to pause, look at that. And then this roof is going to come around like this, so that stays in line with the floor plan. And then over here, this stays in line with the floor plan too, as you can see. Then all it does is just wrap the roof around, and then I'm going to remove some of the, floor plan, but, so this goes up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the ceiling, and then bam. So if there was a third floor, this is where the floor would be. Then over the garage, there's kind of a roof. I made it a little bit higher since the garage door might need more clearance. And then I added some clear story windows. So yeah, so you come upstairs, and there's kind of a ring hallway. So come around here, like around the ring, and there's a bedroom. So a bed with some night tables, a window, a desk, and a chair, and then a closet, right, and then some shelves. And then around here, there's the bathroom, like the public, I guess, bathroom. So you enter here, and there's a sink, a toilet with a door, so that you can have some privacy, and then a bathtub with, I'm not sure if it's gonna have a shower head or not, but it might not, with the clear story windows. And then around here, this is the master bedroom, so there's gonna be a bigger bed with nice tables, and then like a couch, kinda, and then a table, some shelves, and then a couch, and then the TV is gonna be here, so you can be laying in bed while watching TV, so you don't have to like look over it, like it's nice. And then I forgot what that was. I think that might be a desk. So I'm just, yeah. And then there's an ensuite over here. Oh, by the way, there's a window. There's an ensuite over here. So with some shelves, a plant, a toilet, 2 sinks, and then a shower right here. And then if you come around to this side of the hallway, there is a bedroom with shelf, closet, desk, bed, night tables, and is that? I think that's more shelves. So I'll put that there. And then the roofing pattern goes like that. This is gonna be slab, so it'll be full block, slab, full block, slab, full block, slab, full block kind of thing, right? And then so we cut off the veranda, this whole section, including the garage, besides the bathroom, and then, yeah. So if you want to see floor plan, I'll slow the video down for you. So yeah, so slow it down now. Hi guys, so I'm gonna make a time lapse of me doing the exterior of the house. So yeah, by the way, this house is super fancy, so I just wanted to make it so that I could fit a bunch of tips and tricks and stuff in here. So yeah, see ya. Alrighty guys, I finished doing the outside. So first I replaced the entire ground with dirt, but I kept the outlines on, right? And then I filled in everything. I didn't even leave gaps between the windows. So I filled in the roof, made the chimney, and I made this big part white with some blue there, some mud there, blue, mud, granite, blue, right? And then blue still. So next what we're going to do is we're going to do some windows. So I have a pretty cool technique for windows. What we're going to need is we're going to need some basalt and some trapdoors and some end rods. So what we want to do, right, is, I'm not quite sure what level we're on. So we want to leave a gap of 1, right? So So then we're gonna have the window go 3, right, like so. And then what we do is we go something like that, right? And then what we can do is we can go and place that right there, right? And then so there's this cool glitch I found. If you get a piston and a lever, so watch. So I'm gonna make some iron trapdoors right here, right? And they can only be open when powered, right? Wrong. So what you do is you place the pistons, then you place some blocks and some levers so that they're powering both the piston and the trapdoor. Bam. That's simple. So then what I also like to do is I go, since I don't have the walls done yet, I'm gonna go around like that, and I'm gonna grab my glass pane. We're gonna go something like that, just come around behind here. That way you can actually like see the sheen. What is that called? Yeah, the sheen. And then I think I might also, I'm gonna try going and placing some more trapdoors right here. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good, but yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. And it also provides light in there. So then for the smaller windows, I'm only gonna do these side ones, right? So I'm gonna get this done for all the windows in the house, and then I'll get back to you. All right. So I finished the windows. I made the windows for the veranda as well as the windows everywhere else. So yeah. So there's all that. And then I also finished up the clear story windows. I put a glass block there just because the glass pane would look weird, but then pane's over there, right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut out. So I'm gonna texture and add the tiny little details and cut out the doors and stuff. So yeah, so I'll be with you after that. Alrighty, guys, I added a bunch of texturing to the walls. Besides the warp, I kind of like those how they are. But I added some gradients. So the gradient is diorite, concrete, calcite, powder, and then wool is the highlight color. I also fixed the chimney, made it like slope different ways and put decorated pots on top of it. And then made the entire like all of it that way. So I'm just getting rid of this green. But yeah, texture pretty much everywhere. So yeah. I'm gonna be doing the porch and the patio and this little window well first, and then see. All right, I textured and made everything. So we got the porch, just standard roof. Then I did a little thing with nether brick and some lattice, some turbo. Textured everything. There's more details soon to come. Then I added some little stepping stones out to the sidewalk. I added stairs to look like there's cracks in between stones. Not stones, pavers, whatever they're called. I didn't do the driveway yet because I'm not sure if it's gonna be dark like the road or not. So yeah, I think it's gonna be not. But then I want to continue the texture in the garage. So yeah, I got the window well done. The only issue is I made this single wide instead of double. So yeah. So that's predicament. But everything else we got. So if you need to exit an emergency, come out, right? And then I got the patio all sorted out. There's gonna be hedges on there, and then there's more stepping stones out to the fire pit, just like a little rusty grate and like a fabric hanging down. I might add some real quick though. Nice. Now it's not smoking like escaping. Then there's like benches for you to sit, right? So yeah, and then so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some landscaping with the lawn and also the road and just minor details. So like really minor details, in like the porch light and the doorbell. So yeah, I'll see what I've done then. Alrighty, guys, I finished everything for the outside, besides like the furniture and whatever, just the details, besides the roads. So for texturing, good note is I like to come up with a gradient, right? So my gradient here was, I think it was like that, right? So this is your gradient. And it gets progressively brighter, right? And what you do is you don't use the brightest. You put the darkest under the eaves, and then slowly gradient out. By the way, I made exploding power lines with tripwires and dispensers, so that's nice. For the grass, I just used moss and concrete powder and made them in a diagonal formation. And then these are like the power boxes. And there's a lamp post here that I think you can tell how to make it. For the power lines, an important thing to note is the fences go up, and then that's like a fuse box, but then there's 4 lines of strings, and then the tripwires. So these, you can't really see them at night, but if you fly through them, you trigger the dispenser and they like explode. I also made some lights around here, and so this is just a fence with a lantern on it. Then I used this nifty block to make the walls go in different directions. So it's /give@s structure _ void, right? And then you get another one. If you place it next to a wall, it extends, but you can like walk through it perfectly fine. So like I use that for over here as well as on top to make it look more ornate. For the fence, I just used pillar boards, slab, and then spaced 2 blocks apart, right? And then from the side, I made it dug in a little bit. This mailbox is just a fence with a shoulder box on it. You can put like a sign on it or something. And then this fire hydrant is the border block, so /give@s border _ block. There we go. And then all it is just bam, 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 like that. So that's meant to represent a fire hydrant. And then the drains, I just I made the back really dark, and then I put some mangrove roots here because it looks like a rusty grate. It kind of even sounds like a rusty grate too. So yeah, so the picket fences over here, and then I added some hedges, which are just, I used the muddy mangrove root as a mulch where I could plant stuff, and it's just a bush with some leaves on it. It's meant to look very manicured. So yeah, and then in here, it's just a fence, and then some little boxes where I can like put stuff, and And I also made a fire pit. I think I might have shown you that one, but all I did for the texturing for these ones is around here where the shadows would build up, I put tough, and then in here is where the lightest would be. So same in here, so the lightest would be on the edges, and then it would get darker in there. I also added what's called a berm. A lot of not Midwest, like suburban houses have these. It's literally just a pile of mulch with some flowers on it, and then some trees in the back. Again, structure void. It actually makes these trees look very nice. And then down the side, it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, triggered that again. So then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put a couple trees in and work on the road, and then I'm gonna work on the inside, and I'll do furniture later. Like, so this will have 0 furniture until much later. When I add the furniture, I'm also gonna improve the texturing. Like if I have a chair that you can see under, I'll make it darker, right? So yeah, I'm gonna work on, and also I'm gonna add a bunch of life into this later. Like I'm gonna make the garage door actually open and a working doorbell. Speaking of which, probably go some like, whoop, there we go, doorbell. But yeah, so I'll see you once I'm done with the road and what was I gonna say? The road and the trees. Alrighty guys, I'm trying out a new method for this tree. So I used structure voids at the bottom to get the like knotted root feel, but I made a structure, literally just a block and then going up with a block on the side, and then I added a bunch of walls and stuff. So I saw a video by B000100 where he said to do something like this and then make it 60% air, 40% leaves. So I'm gonna try that and get back to you. So yeah, well I'd say that went pretty well. Wow, that actually looks sick. And then all I gotta do for the Christmas time is just remove the leaves and put like white stuff everywhere. Dang, that is, wow, okay. So yeah, so all I did was cover the area, making sure some branch elements stick out in places. Like I might add a leaf here, leaves there, right? This branch doesn't have leaves, so I'm gonna put leaves on the branch, right? And then yeah, maybe that kind of clump is bad in my opinion. There we go. And you kind of got a little open area here. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. The only thing is it's a bit two-dimensional, so I might just add like a branch right here. Yeah, so we might just do a little something like this, right? And then we get the blocks. So this is kind of my process for building a tree, or at least this is B-Dubs' process, and I'm following it and doing my own thing with it. But yeah, so you just come around, leaf, and then leaf. Yeah, looks about good. So then you look from the side, yeah, and then so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change some of the leaves out for darker leaves and brighter leaves to give it some like highlights or whatever. So yeah, so and I also added dog poop. And while we're here, I might as well show you the driveway. I made the floor on the inside of the garage. Currently, all the texturing is hidden under these orange blocks, but it'll be dark under the cars, right? Kind of thing. And then I added a garage door opener, and I finished the road. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add another tree or two like here. Maybe there's gonna be like some mulch or something around them, but a tree or two here, and then maybe a tree like there. So yeah, get back with you. I just wanted to show you my tree making process. Alrighty guys, I finished the outside. I'm gonna add a little texture to the grass, make it like actually have shadows and stuff. But for the most part, I finished the driveway. I added 2 trees, right? So yeah, this one I did a different color scale. It doesn't look that much like a tree kind of, but it's got fall colors, which is nice. And then I also did some stuff over here with commands. So I made this light turn on and off. Let me just do I have a button for this? I'm gonna have a button on this guy. All right, it makes the light flicker because it's this is like a broken lamppost, right? So if you want to do this for yourself, literally just pause the video as I'm going through this. Make sure if this is your light post. So make sure that the light post it's so that the command blocks are at this level and the light post is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks solid. The light is at the 9th block. If not, edit the commands as you wish. So then this command right here, slash set block, swiggle, swiggle, 1 swiggle, stone. And then this command block. This command block. So the 13 is the one you're gonna change if you want a higher thing. And then add one right here. So basically what it does is this one sets a redstone block right here, and this command block changes it to stone, and this changes the thing to glass and then back to shroomlight, and then glass and then back to shroomlight, right? And so then yeah, so I'm gonna add a little texturing and then I'll get back to you. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And also I finished I converted these to leaves because it looks better, and then I also added some highlights to this tree. So yeah, I'll get back to you after I do some work on the inside. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not furnish it, but just make like the walls and stuff. So yeah, see ya. Alrighty guys, I changed some things. So I'm gonna make this mirror actually function so that, it looks like, back and forth, it looks good, right? And then second, I modified the roof up here. If you look at this, I made it one wider because I realized that was a dipstick and didn't make it wide enough. I also added some downspouts. There were originally like gutters over here, but they looked bad, so I didn't do that. So yeah, and then yeah, so I while I'm here, I might as well give you tips for some floors. So for carpet, I like using dead fire coral blocks and fans. So place them down like that, and it looks like a nice shag carpet. It doesn't sound like carpet, but whatever. It looks pretty convincing. Then for wood, what I do is I just randomly alternate spruce, like stripped spruce, stripped dark oak, and that's just regular mangrove, and go back and forth and stuff like that. And then for the ceilings, I like to use these mushroom stems. So yeah, is there anything else? No. So I think I'm gonna make this into like a testing chamber or something. So something cool like that. And then there's gonna be like a secret chiseled bookshelf entrance or something for it. So that, because I'm gonna do a couple of like mod reviews, and I could like do them in here or whatever. So yeah. Anyways, I'll continue flooring and walling and stuff. So see you later. For those wanting to follow along with me, I added another window right here. And it's just too wide. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get on to furnishing the house. Oh yes, I did most of the rooms. So it's like that teenager kind of room, right? And so it's gray. These are not final. It's all your machines, right? Not actually color as probably posting on the stuff. Here's gray, double green, and then here it's also gray. It's like color, right? Here's green, and here's blue. Some that way. Come on. And then in there, do something. Then up here, it's white, and the kitchen is white to it, as well as yeah, that's nice. So yeah, so we got stuff like this, right? So we got the wall and backslash. I made how the counter stuff look. So yeah, the garage and porch is lights, and then perfect bathroom, and then got mossy office. I just really, I can't think outside into some of the thing. The main house in white though. So that leads to the furniture also. And up here, I'm not sure how this is the bathroom. The main bathroom. There's like it's like gray color. Here's purple, not sure how you feel about that. As I furnished stuff, my sheets over right. Here's bathroom, yeah, the walls, plus a shower frame. So yeah, and then so it's instead of waste room, so here's the maybe I make lights, and I kind of do this and here we're saying I don't know if but yeah. And then yeah, that's it. I also wanted to mention that the living room is teal. Then I also made a fireplace. So yeah. And then around here, I wanted to show I made a shadow. It looks trash up close, but up front, it actually looks pretty decent. It looks like a shadow, right? I was casting a shadow, and I changed the color out here because the teal was bothering me inside. I mulched off the garden, and I added shadow everywhere, right? And then I also added another window right around there. It's 2 blocks. I think I might have already said that, but yeah. So I'm gonna add real quick. I want to show you how to add like an air conditioner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some polished basalt and some rails. So an air conditioner. We might also need some slate wall, right? So an air conditioner. It's kind of got that kind of look. And it's got a fan on top. So then I'm gonna put another thing there with like something fancy on top, like a daylight sensor. And then maybe not. And then I'll hook this up into the wall, right? So it looks like it's like connected. So maybe I go something like that, right? So it's like connected into the wall and whatever. And then I'll make like a little faucet for the hose, because what's a suburban house without a sprinkler? And then yeah, so then I'm also gonna make like a gauge system with like pressure, and I don't know what this signifies, but at least on my house there's like some sort of thing that it looks kind of like it looks kind of like that. So that's a bunch of like machinery and whatever. And now yeah, so the outside is pretty much done. So now I'm gonna work on just connection and lights. So like for example, this doesn't look very good, right? So I might put trapdoors on it, right? Whatever. And then I'll also put in some lights so that I can walk around without night vision. So yeah, I'll be back once I've done that. Alrighty guys, I've decided that I'm gonna undo all the changes I just did because I don't know. I can't decide where I want the lights to be and like where like I color the wall. Yeah, I'll decide as I go with the room, like as I furnish it. So I'll go room by room, and I'll pretty much just finish a floor and then check in with you, and then finish the floor and check in with you, kind of thing. So yeah. So I'll see you once I'm done with that. I figured out that the sunroom, besides this weird ceiling fan, the sunroom area is gonna be an exception. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the ceiling fan though, because it's kind of goofy looking. But yeah, the sunroom and the office doors are an exception. So yeah, I'll get rid of everything else. Alrighty guys, so I finished the upper floor. So we're gonna start off with the master bedroom. Actually, we'll start with the girls' bedroom and move. So this is meant to be like a teenage girl's bedroom, right? So we got a bed. So I like to use one color as the cloth, one color as the overturned cloth, as if it was like folded, and one like color as the bed sheet. I originally had snow here, but it melted. So yeah, and then this is my thing for using a headrest. I do side tables like that, and then an iPhone it's just a black banner come out of the shield in an iPhone frame. And we got some shelves, a closet door, and then some pictures of men that might not be highly appropriate. And no, this isn't sexist. I'm gonna do the same thing for the guy's bedroom, except in some Minecraft paintings, so you can't freaking tell. And then the ceiling fan. So it's constructed by so first of all, I covered the top since it's the roof, and I didn't want the light being let out. So yeah, and then I got this design from Flesh City, so check them out. It's a hopper, some trapdoors, and a bell with a light block right here at power level 15, right? So that's nice. And then if you come out in the hallway, we got some sporadic lights. I might add some plants in here and some artwork because it's kind of bland. Then we got one of those like chandelier looking things, as well as some railings, and a lamp, also at 15. And then in here is a bathroom. So first off, we got a toilet with like a little pad for you to stand on, and so like you can throw your clothes here while you're taking a dump. Then some toilet paper made by a bone block. And then in here is the bathroom. If you want to get in here, you have to break the chain, right? But yeah, you could put like soul sand under there or whatever to make it like bubble. I don't know. But there's that. And then I put curtains here, right? And then over here the mirror, packed ice, and then a faucet, some more lights, right? So yeah, and then there's like a little mat so you can dry your feet. I'm not sure if these are towels or what's it called, or curtains, but yeah. And then I like to add light switches everywhere. So there's a switch. It doesn't do anything, but it does that. It doesn't do anything major, but like I'll put some switches like around, right? So I think I did one here. No, put that there. But yeah, and then we're gonna go in the master bedroom now. So there's 2 of those lamps, a bigger bed, much bigger. So I put the TV here so you can lay down on your side and watch the TV instead of having to lay on your back like a peasant. And then here it's gonna turn the TV into a green screen if you press this button. I need to find a new place for that button. But then there's a keyboard and a phone. And then a sofa, if you want to know how I did the pillow, it's just a banner, and then the slab cuts it off, right? And then same thing with the couch. The stairs are just cornered there, and then some posters. Not posters, I think that's more artwork, since this would be like the parents' bedroom if this was like a family. That's the bookshelves. But then in here is the master ensuite, so I got a shelf with a bunch of shampoo bottles and like a plant, a trash can, and then I got 2 vanities with some lights, all set at 12. By the way, everything in here is... Oh dang, I did way more light in here. Ceiling fan, I need to do that everywhere. Then we got some faucets and a little thing to hold your toothbrushes, and then toilet paper, toilet, and then a towel rack. The reason there's no more tripwire hooks is because 1, you can't place it like that, and 2, it's meant to look like the towel is covering the rack. So yeah, and then there's a vent made with a loom, and then carpet, and then in here's a shower. The polish inside looks like this because of my pack, so check out the pack. I'll have a card up above, I think. And then the shower head, a compass for the knob that's always a friggin' little too cold, and then some shelves. So yeah. And then in here we got probably like a 9-year-old boy's bedroom, so it's meant to be like, oh, like the moon and Mars, and there's like the glow-in-the-dark stars you tape to your ceiling, right? And then also like a solar system model with some books, some space books. And then in here I opened the closet and I made these armor stands invisible, so you can take clothes on and off, right? So I used a piston to push the trapdoors down, and then I placed the armor stands, and then I named them clothes, and then I set I shouldn't have done that. I set a thing in here. So slash effect at E square bracket name equals clothes square bracket invisibility 1, that means if invisibility level 1, 20, which means 20 seconds, true, which hides the particles. So basically it means make an effect that goes on everything with the name clothes, invisibility level 1 for 20 seconds, true. And then this is a repeating always active command block. That means it's always going for 20 seconds, so it'll be on forever. I hit that right there. But then it's in radius, so I can go into any of the closets and do that. So yeah, and here's got a little tablet to work on his schoolwork, and then some shelves. I kind of just did the bare minimum. Like, oh yeah, an engine part, and then, whoa, alien thing, I don't know. Then he's got like a space bed sheet, and it's like Mars and the moon, and yeah. So yeah, and then I also got a fancy looking chandelier. But yeah, I'll work on this hallway, and then I'll move on to downstairs. So yeah, I'll see you once I've completed the downstairs. Alright. This time we're gonna play hide and seek. Not, okay. Whoever counts starts here. So 3, 2, 1, not
Got it. Oh, you have to crouch what?
3, 2, 1, not
Got
it.
it. Alright. Hold up. Wait a minute.
You can hide wherever.
What?
I'm the hider, so you start counting.
Wait, where the hide? Here, I'll fly
Just
off.
hide places.
Okay, you can only hide on the area of land that is
Yeah,
the,
on the big dirt cube. Alright, go.
Yeah, it can be anywhere on this
Count to
dirt
30.
cube. Alright.
Also turn player names off, please.
How do I do that?
Never mind, I'm hid.
You are. Can I see you now?
Yeah. Go in.
Dude, you should edit that counting each time out. And alright, I'm gonna see you now, or I'm gonna find you now.
Dude, I don't have my player names on, so I have no clue if you're just gonna pop in here.
if I just pop into the area. Oh shoot, I placed it. Alright. Alright.
Hiding spot.
I heard footsteps.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh my. Yeah.
Alright, it's my turn. It's my turn to hide. Alright, go off of the block and look out away from the block and give me 30 seconds now.
Alright. Easy. I don't have
Someone hang the door down.
Hold up. I'm gonna get the glug night potion.
What's that? I have it on still.
Oh, you have it on? Okay. I'll get myself some night. What color? Oh, night vision is green. It's so weird.
I thought it was always green. Or the bubble. Actually.
No, it used to be blue, remember?
I see. Maybe. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't really remember actually.
And you can't fly. You have to be on the ground, so it's not like I'm looking on the ceiling.
Can I like move though?
Yeah.
I'm not in a good hiding spot. I get stressed.
I went through most of the rooms. Oh shoot, I forgot to replace those. Let me just do that real quick. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get in. Not in there. Hello! So this is gonna be the closet.
Whoa, really? Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is looking nice.
Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna get back to building. See you guys
Alright.
after I finish this floor. Just real quick, guys, I decided to add some pots and then like a little mural or something. And then in here, they put the remote on the bed like a simpleton. So you press it, no trapdoor is open, which is nice. And then it'll send a command signal to turn the TV into green screen. So that's nice. And then, so yeah, I'm gonna work on customers. Real quick, guys, I know I'm being annoying. I added doors, just pillar boards and drip bar hooks. They're open, but they fill the space. And other interior design terms make it sound like I know what I'm doing. But yeah, there's like, yeah. So I put doors on everything, right? So door here, door there, and then, you know, doors pretty much everywhere you can put a door. So yeah, I'll get back to working on it downstairs. Quick working architecture tutorial. So first you place 3 slabs on each side, a glass pane, and then 2 rails. Get a minecart, push it in the side, break the rails and the glass. Put the minecart in, break the rails and the glass, not the minecart. Place 2 stairs, like so, and then try not to push the minecart, but do the best you can, or not. So push it in, get rid of the glass, not the floor, and the rails, not the minecart. And we go bam bam, get rid of those, and then if I push it forward, yeah, just nudge it there. Nice. Sitting out chair. Alright, I'll keep working. Alrighty guys, I finished the middle floor. So first of all, I added some cherry chairs and couches, some tables. Quick note, netherrack fences and other fences don't connect, so if you want to make it look like a table has 4 legs, you can do that, right? Remove that, there we go. Then I added your stereotypical grill, right? So come on to the front, and you can peer through here into like the changing, or like where you take off your shoes and whatever. There's armor stands there, you just can't see them. I'll put clothes on there eventually. And then you come in here, there's the light, right? And then in here's the living room, working armchair, right? And then a TV with video games, remote on the side table, bookshelf, fireplace, ceiling fan, right? And then a big couch, remote, which I'm gonna connect eventually. And then, yeah. So then over here, there's a nice table, and then a kitchen. So you got painting, light switch, thermostat, and then chairs to sit here, chairs to sit there, a microwave, frying pan, dishwasher, dirty plate, dirty cup, cutting board, fridge, sink, range, hood, thing. And then in here is the washroom. So you got sink, toilet paper, toilet, you know. And here is the office. You got some plants, a little area to read or write, some bookshelves, and a working armchair with an area to write and a computer. And then in here is the sunroom, which it's got a chair and a couch, both with, you know, lamps. And then here we got some, like, you know, chess pieces. So I'm gonna set the time to night real quick so you can see all the lights from outside. Now the house looks much more lived in because you can like see inside and see all the lights and stuff, right? So yeah. And then I also did the garage. Let me just slash time set. There we go. I also did the garage. So basically, I added the garage. It's going up. I've decided that I'm gonna make a video called like how to add life to your house or something like that, and I'll do stuff in there. But this is like a pulley thing that you can pull your garage up if the thing's not working. So that's the engine, and then the chain pulls it, right? There's a workbench with a bunch of stuff tied to it, and then a bunch of crates of junk. What's it called, a bike, and then the recycle bin, and then a cabinet full of like garden tools. Come in. There's a basket full of clothes. I might just move that, and then a washer and dryer, and then a modest little sink. So yeah, I'm not gonna be working on the basement. So yeah. Alrighty guys, quick treadmill tutorials, block stair, and dig a pit, place 2 slabs like that. You don't really need there we go. And then place an armor stand here and an armor stand there. Give them both black leather caps. Place 2 blocks, I'm using lower slabs just because of inventory constraint. Place a wall and a piston like so, push, and then I'm gonna give him a cap real quick before he falls. And then place 2 more slabs, wall here, piston right around there. Make sure the guy's facing the same way though. And then cap. Break, oh, I forgot to power it. Alright, you gotta power it, like so, and then break, and then you're gonna wanna place 2 lower slabs, like that, and then 2 pistons, like so, and then power, and then you got yourself a belt. From there, we're gonna get rid of most of these materials. You can put trapdoors on the sides. I got stuff around here, so no, but then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a loom and a gray banner, and then some gray dye and some black dye. What I wanna do is, we're gonna wanna, actually, black banner, or whatever color you want your screen to be, make the lower half gray, and then bam. So get rid of the dyes and the loom, and then bam. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna get back to building in the basement. Alrighty guys, I finished the basement. Quick thing to note, I edited the kitchen counters to be quartz. Everything's the same except it's quartz. And then I also changed the sunroom stuff to be mangrove. So that's nice, and I added some shadows under there, right? But I wanted to show you the basement before we go. So, head down here, nice, you got some lights, table, and you come over here, and there's this, like, teenager bedroom, clothes all over the floor, right, the blanket's not even on the bed, and, like, there's posters everywhere, right, you know, and then there's armor stands in there, I just don't have time to put clothes on them, and then you got a sliding glass door with a wooden stick that stops people from opening it, and then you come around here into the movie room. The movie room has got a bunch of movie posters and a screen with a button that will eventually turn it into a green screen, and then some speakers on either side, and then a couch and a table. Come down the hallway, and you got yourself a boiler room. It's got a gauge and a little drain and like a bunch of tubes, but then also some spiders, right? And then over here you got a green screen like that's meant to be recorded with, like a YouTube studio kind of thing, and then like a PC, kind of like this CPU design So yeah, and then in here we got the gym. It's identical on both sides. You got your punching bag, your bench, some weights, a treadmill, the bike, and a weight rack. It's all exactly the same on the other side. And then this like hangout area, you got some couches, that kind of thing. And then in here you got a pool table, so you got a fancy light, a rack with some cues, a TV with a remote, and I placed different buttons to signify the balls, and then hoppers to signify the pockets. And in here is just a little bathroom, same as like the other ones. So yeah, that'll be it for the basement. I'll be rolling a silent tour of the house right about now. Alrighty, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you enjoyed the house. Hopefully you can use a lot of those tips and tricks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe for part 2. Adios.